Hey guys, today we're gonna be drawing I'm gonna be showing you how to draw a Halloween Sprite. So let's start. We're gonna start with the beak. Okay, so it's gonna come down, out a little bit, and then it'll curve around. It'll be like an odd kind of squarish type shape. And then it'll have a little rainbow, upside down rainbow at the top of it. Okay, so now we're gonna bring it around because it has like a little curved part that goes in and out around that. So just make a second layering around there and stop on the corner like that. And then his nostrils are like just straight lines on the beak. And some of the hair stuff that hangs off of his face onto the beak also. Okay, and then we're gonna curve some more of the beak around to the side, but behind it so you can't see it very much. Okay, then we're gonna start on the head. So the back of the head kind of goes around in a curve type shape and then curves back out to where the body is. That. And then the right side of the head has a curve. I need to fix it. I made it a little too curved. But then, yeah, let me fix this. Okay. So it's like a little bit curved on the outside of there, because that's the top of the head. And then we're gonna do his eyes. Okay, make it darker. Okay. Now we're gonna do the eyes, so it's basically two circles, and then you can add the shine in the top right corner of each of the eyes. Okay, so now that we have the eyes, we're gonna do some more of the body. Okay. So, hold on, okay. Yeah, we're gonna work on the top part of the body right here. Now it comes and it curves back out in a rainbow type shape. Then we're gonna stop right there for right now, and then we're gonna curve back around later once we do the foot. So for the foot, it kind of goes in some, like an indent into it, and then it's gonna have two dots, and then you can make a line between there. Okay, and then it's just a line between there, and then it's gonna come out in the type of shape that the beak was, and then you'll add the little lines on the feet. Okay, now that we have, we need to do the lines on the feet first, but okay, there we go. Now we have the foot, and then we can do the foot on the other side. Since it's behind it, it doesn't indent into the body because it's behind it, but it's just like the other foot. It's like a square type shape, and then it has the lines on the feet also. Okay, and then the lines right there, it's slanted down some, and there. Okay, now we're gonna finish the rest of his body because we finished the feet. Okay, and that'll just curve around. Okay, now we're gonna work on, like, he has the eyebrows. He's gonna just have two straight eyebrows because he's serious. He's being serious. And then we're gonna work on the Sprite cans that he's gonna be holding. Okay, because he's gonna be holding two Halloween Sprite cans. Okay, so it's gonna just start from his foot and go out in a straight line in like the direction of his body, and then from the back it'll have a small curved line that goes off the page. And then in the front there's an upside down rainbow, and then beneath that a normal rainbow, and beneath that an upside down rainbow. And then it goes back and it becomes smaller in the back and bigger in the front. Now we're gonna do the opening part of the Sprite can. So it's gonna have the little curved sideways rainbow around it and a hole in the middle, and then the hole into the actual Sprite can there, and you can shade that in. Okay. And then it'll just say Sprite down the middle of it, so I'll start with the S in the top and write Sprite down the middle. Okay, now we're gonna do Halloween designs around it. So we're gonna start with a bat on each side. It's just like a zigzag line and a zigzag line underneath that, and then shade it in. Same with the other side. And then we're gonna do pumpkins in the bottom area. And then, okay, so for the pumpkins, just start with drawing 2 circles on each side. And then after you have the 2 circles, then the mouth is just like the bat. It's just a zigzag line just like the bat. And then the eyes and nose are just triangles, and then you can shade all those in. Okay, then I also added the stems to the pumpkins. Okay, now we're just gonna add some squiggle lines on the Sprite can to give it more of a cool looking look for the Sprite can. And then on the other side, we're gonna do the exact same thing, just flip the other direction. Okay, so there's the outline Sprite, the bats, the pumpkins, the squiggly lines, and the cap part of it. Okay, there we go. Now we have the 2 Sprite cans he's holding. And the Sprite cans are gonna have Sprite spraying out of it towards the whoever's seeing it. So it's just like a bunch of rainbow type shapes to make like a cloud. And then you'll go all the way around to the other Sprite can. And then from there, it'll also be like a rainbow and an upside down rainbow. It'll go to the other one too. Okay, now that we have that cloud, the inside of the cloud's gonna say trick or trick. So I'll just write that in block letters. Okay, so trick or trick. There we go. And then I'll fill it in with lines. Okay, so now we're gonna make him into a cowboy. He's gonna be wearing a cowboy outfit. Okay, so basically we're gonna just add a hat and a bandana. So for the hat, you just wanna curve around this front area, like that, just a curve. And then you're gonna come from the middle, you're gonna go up, you're gonna go like a rainbow, and then an upside down rainbow, a normal rainbow. And then you're gonna connect it in the bottom, and you're gonna curve the hat back around the back, just like that. There we go, the hat, and then you can erase some of the lines from his normal body. And now we're gonna work on the bandana, and then you can shade in the hat some also. Okay, now we're gonna work on the bandana. Okay, finish shading it in real quick. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna work on the bandana. Okay, so for the bandana, what you wanna do, you're gonna start like underneath the hat, and you're just gonna make it look like it goes around underneath his neck. So, okay, so we're gonna start up here, coming from the hat down right there and there, and then we're gonna come from a little farther out there and go down underneath his head or neck, like that. And then you can add little details onto it to make it look more like a bandana. Okay, so now that we have that, that's done. That's the Halloween Sprite. Okay, I hope you like this video. It's the second tutorial. And then I'll be making a Halloween Rosie later on. Bye.